Okay, let's unpack this. You're pouring your heart and soul into your business, yeah.
Mm.
Juggling a million tasks, always looking for
Hmm.
that edge. And then you keep hearing about AI, all these amazing things it can do.
Right.
And this little voice pops up saying, yeah, okay, but that's for the giants, right? The ones with huge budgets, big tech teams.
That's a really common feeling, I think.
Totally.
Hmm.
How can I, just running my business, actually use that power?
Hmm.
Especially if I don't have, a PhD in computer science.
Well, what's fascinating here is how that feeling, that sense of being on the outside looking in, it's really starting to change.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the whole AI landscape is shifting fast. What used to be just for those tech giants is actually becoming much more accessible for businesses of all sizes.
Exactly. And that is precisely why we decided to dive into the website of Ty Daniels AI Digital Innovations Agency.
Uh-huh.
Because their whole vibe, it kind of feels like they're trying to answer that specific question. How do we make AI real? Like a tangible asset for businesses like yours?
And they seem to have a particular focus, too.
Yes.
Hmm.
Especially for, the backbone of the economy, small and medium businesses, and also female entrepreneurs, which is a really dynamic group I'm keen to explore.
And if you connect that to the bigger picture, it's really about this idea that innovation shouldn't be, well, it shouldn't be gated by how big you are, how techy you are.
Right.
And Ty Daniels, they seem to be stepping right into that space, acting as a bridge almost between AI's potential and what businesses actually need day to day.
Right. So, okay, the mission for this deep dive then is to really cut through the hype, understand the core message from Ty Daniels AI. It's not about some far-off future tech. It's about concrete ways AI can be tailored, specifically tailored to help your business grow, spark innovation, even if you're not, super technical right now.
Makes sense.
And to help us make sense of it all, we've got our expert here, ready to synthesize what we found and give us that broader context.
Yeah, great to be back. What immediately struck me when looking at their About Us section was the founder's background, Ty Daniels.
Oh, yeah. What about?
Well, it's not just someone who knows AI and tech. They also have that entrepreneurial background, that mix, understanding the tech and the reality of running a business. That's pretty significant, I think.
Absolutely. That tells you they're not just about the whiz-bang cool tech stuff.
Exactly.
They get the practical side. Where can AI genuinely move the needle for a business? And their core belief, it's stated really clearly, AI should be within reach. It should deliver actual benefits to all kinds of businesses.
And that specific mention of SMEs and female entrepreneurs again.
Yeah, it really highlights a segment that, let's be honest, often gets overlooked in these big tech conversations, doesn't it?
It does. That focus on inclusivity, it's a powerful statement. Historically, smaller businesses, underrepresented groups, they've often hit barriers adopting new tech. So by making this central, Ty Daniels is kind of positioning themselves as, well, agents of change, making AI adoption maybe a bit more equitable.
And I love their mission statement phrase, demystify AI. Taking this field that can feel really intimidating and making it approachable, usable, that's key.
Yeah.
And they're not just selling generic boxes.
Yeah.
They talk about crafting custom innovative solutions tailored to the unique DNA of each business.
And that bespoke element, that's critical, isn't it? Off-the-shelf AI tools, sure, they can help a bit.
Right, general stuff.
But the real magic, the real impact, often happens when AI is tuned specifically to your challenges, your untapped opportunities. And that requires, well, really getting under the hood of the client's business, understanding their goals.
Okay, so let's get practical. When we look at their shop page, their FAQs, we start seeing the rubber meet the road. They list key services, custom GPT builds, AI-driven bots, comprehensive business AI solutions. Okay, let's unpack custom GPT builds. If you're, say, a small online retailer, what does that actually mean? What could it do for your bottom line?
Okay, think of it like this. You've got loads of info, right? Product descriptions, customer reviews, past sales data, maybe tons of it.
Sure.
A custom GPT can be trained specifically on your data. So instead of you spending hours writing, say, personalized product recommendations or maybe drafting social media posts.
It just takes forever.
Exactly. This custom GPT could generate that content for you in your brand voice, targeted at specific customer groups. Imagine like a female-owned boutique using a custom GPT, maybe to create these really compelling stories around their ethically sourced products, talking directly to customer values. That could seriously boost conversions, couldn't it? It's very tangible.
Wow. Okay. That paints a much clearer picture. So it's not just generic AI, it's like having this super smart assistant that really gets your business.
Pretty much. Tailored for content, customer interaction.
Got it. And they also mentioned AI-driven bots.
Mm-hmm.
Is that basically just automating customer service? Freeing up your time?
It's often more than just basic Q&A. Yes, it frees up time, but AI-driven bots can handle a whole range of things. Qualifying leads, maybe scheduling appointments.
Okay.
Even providing personalized support based on past conversations someone's had with the business. And the AI-driven part means they learn.
Ah, right.
They get better, more efficient with each interaction. So for a busy entrepreneur, maybe juggling tons of customer messages, that could mean huge time savings and happier customers.
And it's not just about doing the work, is it? They also mention how these tools can give you data-driven insights, strategies. So the AI isn't just a workhorse, it's like a strategic advisor, too.
Precisely, yeah. AI can sift through massive amounts of data, find patterns, things a human might just miss.
Hidden gems.
Could be insights into customer behavior, market trends, maybe even where your operations are inefficient. It lets you make smarter decisions, basically. Even small businesses can get access to that kind of sophisticated analysis now.
Interesting. Now, shifting gears a little, Ty Daniel seems to put a lot of weight on partnership and education, not just here's your tool, goodbye. They talk about being a collaborator in innovation, offering coaching, ongoing support.
And that's a crucial differentiator, I think. Successfully using AI, it's not just about installing some software.
Right.
It's about understanding how to actually use it effectively in your specific business. So the coaching, the support, that ensures clients don't just have the tech, but also the know-how and maybe the confidence to really leverage it.
Yeah, empowering the business owner.
Yeah.
Making them AI savvy, not just dependent on the tech, which leads directly to that big question you mentioned earlier, the one our listener might have.
The do I need to be a tech guru question.
Exactly. Do I need to be super techie to use this stuff?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question for so many people. And Ty Daniels addresses it right in their FAQs. They explicitly say their goal is making AI accessible for everyone, regardless of how technical you feel.
How do they do that?
They stress the coaching, the user-friendly tools they provide, and that ongoing support, all designed specifically for people who don't have a deep tech background.
Okay, that's really reassuring, I bet, for a lot of entrepreneurs, people who might feel a bit intimidated.
It lowers that barrier to entry, doesn't it?
Definitely. And their FAQs also lay out the core benefits pretty clearly. Boosting efficiency, saving time with automation, better customer experiences, getting those data insights for smarter decisions.
Yeah, these aren't just vague promises. They're concrete ways AI can directly help a business succeed, freeing up resources so you can focus on what you do best.
Let's circle back quickly to those custom GPT builds.
Yeah.
The FAQ gives a bit more detail on the process. It starts with a discovery call, really digging into the business's needs. Then they create the tailored GPT model. And finally, they handle the integration, the optimization, getting it working within the business.
See, that really underlines that it's not one size fits all. That initial discovery step, crucial. It ensures the final AI solution actually lines up with what the client needs and wants to achieve. It's a partnership right from the start.
It looks like they work across different industries, too.
Yeah, they mention a pretty diverse range. E-commerce, healthcare, marketing, education, others. They emphasize that the solutions are always customized for those specific industry challenges and goals.
So highly adaptable, then.
Right. It speaks to how versatile AI can be when you apply it thoughtfully. They seem to understand that, say, a healthcare provider needs something very different from an online fashion shop, and they build accordingly.
Now, thinking about what really sets them apart, based on their site, especially the FAQ, it seems to be that strong commitment to SMEs, and specifically underrepresented entrepreneurs, women particularly.
That definitely stands out.
Plus the personalized solutions, the ongoing support we talked about, and that focus on education. It feels like a really compelling package of values.
It does. It creates a pretty distinct identity in what's becoming a very crowded market. By focusing on these groups and prioritizing not just giving them tech, but empowering them with it, they're building more than just customers. It feels more like a community of AI-enabled businesses.
So someone's listening now thinking, okay, this sounds interesting, maybe relevant to me. What's the first step? Ty Daniels makes that pretty simple, it seems.
Yeah.
Schedule a free discovery call. Talk about your business needs. Seems like a low-pressure way to just explore things.
Yeah, that's a very accessible way in, isn't it? A free chat lets you see how AI might help your specific business with no upfront commitment. And it lets them see if they're actually a good fit for you, too.
Right. And just looking at their homepage again, you get a real sense of the different ways they offer help. You see things listed like AI-driven course creation, something called Going Live with Confidence VIP access, different beacons packages, a subscription thing called Plan Master GPT.
Right. The subscription model suggests ongoing value.
Yeah. And monthly coaching, a smart GPT genius done-for-you building service. So they can build it for you one-on-one coaching sessions, and then those discovery calls, a general free one, and a specific GPP customization consultation call.
That range suggests they can meet businesses wherever they are on their AI journey, doesn't it?
Seems like it. From just curious, dipping a toe in, to needing a full, comprehensive solution built out.
Yeah, from exploration to done for you.
So, okay, let's try and synthesize this. The core message we're pulling from Tyde Daniels' AI Digital Innovations Agency is, well, it's that AI isn't just some sci-fi dream for huge corporations anymore.
Not at all.
It's becoming accessible right now. And there are specialists like Tyde Daniels who are zeroed in on helping businesses like yours, especially those smaller firms, and that vibrant world of female entrepreneurship to actually use its power without needing that computer science degree.
Right. The focus is on solutions that fit you, ongoing help, and just making the whole AI world feel, well, less scary. They're positioning themselves less like just a tech vendor and more like a strategic partner, helping businesses navigate and hopefully thrive in this new AI era.
So here's something to maybe mull over after listening. Think about the potential for automation we discussed, those really personalized solutions. Where's one specific area in your business right now where maybe a tailored AI approach could unlock some serious growth? Or find some new efficiency, something maybe you hadn't fully considered before?
Good question.
Could it be streamlining how you talk to customers, supercharging how you create content? Or maybe finally digging into all that data you have? Just let those possibilities sink in for a moment. And look, if this chat sparks some ideas, that free discovery call they offer sounds like a pretty practical next step to explore it further.